Are you tired of grinding the candy fest just to crash your donut into random objects? Or grinding your task just to get barely any candy? Or do you have no idea how to play the board game? Or having trouble figuring out how to use your chisels? Well, this tutorial will show you the best grinding routine and how to get rich from this update. So make sure you watch to the end so you can get as rich as possible and make the most out of your grinding time. So the first part of our grinding routine is, I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to call it the egg race, where you go in the river and you collect the eggs for the egg currency. But as you can see, this donut is trash for steering, and you can crash into crocodiles, which makes it even harder. So I like to use this hovercraft or just any boat, but this one definitely works the best, and I've tried out 4 different kinds. So make sure that you have it where the eggs are full and not like clear. But as you can see, you don't crash into the crocodiles or like anything like that. Like, I'll show you again. I'm ramming this thing over and I'm not getting stopped, but it is a negative because you can use the rams, but I think it's more important being able to like steer, but you can't crash into the donuts, unfortunately. So this is a much easier way to steer. It can go much faster and you don't hit any obstacles besides donuts or like any land things. You do hit those. And while I tell you, here are some basic tips. So I would definitely 1000% use a pet certificate. It allows you to equip 2 pets at once. So then you can get 400 candy for a task instead of just 200 candy. And that does add up over time. So yeah. So next part of our grinding routine is doing our basic orange tasks along with our blue or whatever color you have. And as you can see, I have my alt in the background, and it's really important for that so you can get double the rewards that you normally get in your single grinding time. And if you want, you can do the egg race on that account, but it's so much work and I don't have another hovercraft, and the rest of the boats are so slow and so annoying. So I'm just going to use this for dye and just egg currency. So now let's talk about this board game. As you can see, I have me right there and my alt account there so that I can get double the rewards that you would normally get. And you need 5 gumballs to collect the caterpillar, and you get a gumball by completing a full lap. And the balloons right here is where you get the jackpot, I believe. So if you live on the jackpot, you'll ever get, I think it's a chocolate die where you can pick the amount of steps you take, which I would only use if you're around here so you can get it again. Or you get 4 sugar dye and some bucks and some eggs, and it's definitely a really good spot to land on. And another tip is, when you're playing, if you hit the die like really fast, then you're always gonna get 1. I think it's worked for me many times, so I don't know if it's just my luck or if it works for everyone. But you can also get the chisels from landing on here or just extra dye. And it also shows the steps here. You roll your die, complete a full lap, and you get a gumball. And 5 gumballs makes 1 caterpillar. So I feel like this game is pretty self-explanatory. I don't think there's any like tips. But yes, I think the best stuff to land on is obviously the jackpot, or maybe the chisel or candy, because it does give you 1000 for if you land on the egg, or 100 for the bucks. And over here is where you can spend the chisels at the candy cliff. At the moment, I don't have any more chisels. I only went for 1 layer. But you can get this gummy guana, which I low-key didn't like at first, but now it's looking really cute. I think I can color it, so you need a candy chisel to go in. And you have to go through, I don't know how many layers. I think it's like 8 or 10. You can also buy the chisels for around 60k candy, but I wouldn't recommend it because I guarantee you by the end of the update you'll have so many and you'll want to spend your candy on other pets, which is why I recommend waiting, either buying the pets immediately and making them mega or neon and trading them for overpays, or waiting until the end of the update so you can buy your favorite pets so you can make them mega or whatever people like the most, because there's a good chance that they'll rise later on. And also, this hat is so goofy. Like, can we take a minute to appreciate that? Anyways, those are definitely my top tips for this update. I did combine the 2 ideas I had of how to get rich in the best grinding routine because there wasn't really enough to make 2 separate videos. And this video is still pretty short. And honestly, I really like this update. Like, the furniture and the pets are so good. So yes, I can't wait to see what week 2 brings for us. And guys, I'm so close to 700 subscribers, so subscribing would help so much. And yes, thank you guys so much if you made it to the end. Comment down this emoji. I hope you have the most wonderful day or night. Goodbye, everyone.